Hi there, Tickled Pink. Hi, Rainbow Brite. So, what we going to talk about today? Well, what I want to talk about today, my friend, is that you hear, I don't know if it's true or not, and everyone's most likely been talking about it since the end of last year going to this year, about the new drawing show, new drawing film that Hallmark worked out the deal with original films, their first films, to make it. And folks say that it will be offshooted from the Deep Gleese Rainbow Brite drawing show, 9 between 84YL to 9 between 86YL. And we haven't really heard anything else, any other news on it in the interwebs. What I think about it, Tickled Pink, is that it could be a good thing. And it most likely will be a good thing. If the folks at original films or first films have, or if they take their time and they put some thought into it, then I think the drawing show, the drawing film will be good. In my belief, I believe will be good. Because I believe there will be other folks out there who will watch it and not like it. And say that, oh, it's not as good as the first Rainbow Brite drawing show that Deep Glee made from 9 between 84YL to 9 between 86YL. And it's as bad as the 2009YL web shows. And it's as bad as the 24 between YL1 that Hallmark made and Filmy got the streaming rights to for free followings and 24 between FYL. Well, to tell you the truth, I think it will be good. And my belief, I believe will be good. Now, I don't know who's going to get the broadcast rights or the streaming rights. I mean, there are so many streaming businesses out there. I mean, you got Paramount more, you got Peacock, you have Disney more, Hulu, which some folks say the Hulu toll's going away. You got, what's the other ones out there that some folks, Netflix, you have them, and you have so many other ones. And you also got HBO Max, which is also offshooted in with the Disney More and the Hulu deal. At the end of the day, I don't really know who's going to get these streaming rights to it. And will it get the streaming rights to it? Yeah, I mean, you're right, Rainbow. We'll never know who's going to get the broadcast or streaming rights to. They don't got a month, date, or year set for when it's going to come out, so your guess is good as mine on that one. And a lot of folks like to say you can't trust the interweb because it's all lies. I mean, that's what you hear folks say. You can't trust these websites. They're all lies, you know. I mean, the interwebs aren't all about lies, right? I mean, there are some truthful websites that like about, learning about things or about wisdom or weather or news or lawmaking. I guess those are all true, right? I mean, so the interweb can't all be about lies. I mean, that would be really sad to say, well, you can't trust any of these websites because everything on there are lies. Well, Tickled, the way I look at it is the interweb is broken into two slices. The truthful interweb, the trustworthy interweb, with news and wisdom and weather and lawmaking and all that good shit, forgive my English, which is trustworthy. And then the other half, the made up, the sagas, the tales, the made up shit about about things that aren't true at all. And then there's another slice of the interweb known as the darker web, which is kind of harder to get to unless you got some kind of web seeker set up. And even then, that seems to be the side of the interweb where more sinful, wicked, evil, and lawful things sometimes tend to play out. But I do think that the darker web, or the middle web, as folks like to call it, but to say the interweb is all about lies and there's no truth out there, well, that would not be true. But you always got to think what you're reading and make seen that it is true. And then sometimes you might have to go on more than one website to see if what it's talking about is true. I mean, if it comes to news and weather and, like, I don't know, wisdom or lawmaking, then yeah, all that's going to be most likely, that's going to be trustworthy. That's going to be true. And a lot of other things will not be. But getting back to the other thing is, yeah, I mean, the websites that are talking about this haven't really had any updates beyond, oh, original films, the first film's going to make it. Oh, it's going to be more near to the Deke Rainbow Brite drawing show. Hallmark got a deal with them, but that's all it says. It does not say what month, what date, or what year, and it doesn't say who would get the streaming or broadcast rights to this. And yeah, so I can understand. So I don't know if it will happen or not. Well, do you think it will happen? I mean, do you have belief it will happen or hope? Yeah, I believe, and I got hope. But seeing is believing with some things. And when it comes to a new drawing show, a new drawing film of mine, well, then seeing would be believing on that, you know? And I know before we end this talk, Tickled Pink, that there's going to be folks that don't like anything that's a new boot or a new take. They'll scave it. They'll say, oh, it's not as good as the first. But I don't know. I mean, I'd watch it. Then I'd give if it comes out one day, then I'll give and if it's on some streaming website that we got to deal with, then I'll watch it. Then I give my thoughts on it. Yeah, well, I guess it was good talking with you, and I hope that it was good talking to you about these things. Oh, you're welcome, Tickled Pink.